It's Miss Crystal at the Appleton West Library, and I am book talking a new mystery fiction book called Promise Boys by Nick Brooks. So this is set in Washington, D.C. It takes place at a private all-boys school for underprivileged youth. So they never say this, but everybody who goes there is Black, Latinx, something, because the people who live in poverty in Washington, D.C., which is primarily people of color. So at the very beginning, there's like this TV, radio type of announcement saying that the principal has been murdered. I believe they talk about there's three teen suspects, because there's 3 teen boys who go to this school who had an altercation with the principal that day. So one of them is JB. JB's really big guy, so some people find him intimidating, but he's really just gentle kind of person. And then there's Trey, who gets in trouble at school because he's kind of a class clown, and this school is very strict. And there's also Ramon, who's gotten in trouble as well. So 2 of our suspects are African American, one is Latinx. So at first, the boys are thinking, like, I didn't do this, how do we get out of this? And it is told, like, certain chapters are told from each of their points of view, but we also get others, like they're interviewing people, so you get people's point of view on the whole case and stuff like that. So I did like how this book was set up. So these boys, like I said, their first thought is to, like, blame it on the other, like, make sure the other person gets blamed because they don't, but ultimately they all end up working together, and it's not really something they planned. It's like 2 of them decide to meet to talk about things, and then they see the other one, and they end up talking to him, and they end up like, none of us did this. We have to figure out who did this because we're going to get blamed for it. And I will say, I did not guess who the person was. So, I mean, they have their suspects, but it turns out being somebody else. So I really did enjoy this book quite a bit. I liked how it was set up from different points of view. I like how they added little news clips and stuff in there, added like interviews or like social media posts other people put in. Because the thing with social media is, like, the kids could go online and see, like, how many people think I did it, or like there's some like people are like voting for who's most likely to have done it. I guess that happens in the real world even without that social media. But it was a good mystery. But another thing I liked about it is mystery fiction is one of the genres where there is not a lot of diversity, and where there is diversity, it's mostly written from an Asian American viewpoint. So I really was happy that I was able to find one written by an African American with African American characters. So, like I said, this is called Promise Boys. It's called Promise Boys because the school they go to is Urban Promise School. It's like I said, it's a private school, so there's a lot of funding and donations and stuff like that, and that's going to play a factor in the mystery, just so you know. So if mysteries are your cup of tea, I highly recommend this. It was an excellent read. If mysteries are not your cup of tea, I'll help you find something else. Have a fantastic day and keep on reading. Bye.